Submissions 101, we're going to show you how to get the arm crush from the spiderweb position. Now sometimes the arm crush can be very difficult depending on your flexibility. As you guys know, when you work in the 10th Planet system, there is some flexibility involved. So a lot of times you won't be able to do moves because of stiffness in your joints, your hips, your legs. But that doesn't mean that you can't get them. There's some tweaks involved. The first thing I'm just going to talk about, Dan's going to show the actual this little tip. Now remember that Jiu-Jitsu is about these little tricks and tips that make us better. So when I'm here and I'm going for the arm crush, this is a typical way of holding a gable gripping like this. But there is a lot more opportunity, just hold again, to get arm crushes and triangles from this position. What we do in our gym, we call it the genie. This is what Dan started calling it, so we all started calling it. The genie, as you notice, is a different type of way of holding. This is probably the most superior way of holding the arm when you're in the spiderweb position, because he's got his elbow up, he's in tight, it's tougher to come across. The triangle's way harder to get. So just so you know, this particular defense is probably the best from this position. Now it doesn't mean that you can't get the arm crush or break this lock, which Dan is about to show you. So we'll just change up here.
So even if he has the genie on, that's okay. I've got my deep hook in, I've got leg control here. I want to be able to get my leg across for an arm crush. Now, if I don't have really nice flexibility in my hips, I may have trouble getting this, especially if he's kind of getting the elbow up in my way and blocking me. If I'm having trouble here, what I want to do is get all the way across and then hook up. So what I do is just a small tweak. I'm going to use the blade, outside blade of my foot. I've got spiderweb, I lean back a bit, bring my knee up. As long as I get my heel in and my blade, I push. So now I'm pushing to where it's much easier for me to hook up and get the arm crush. So I'm just leaning back, bringing my knee up, pushing my heel in. The blade's against his forearm, and then I'm just pushing with my leg. Pushes his arm right off, and it's much easier for me to hook up. So one last time, lean back, kick, push, hook, squeeze. It's really just a tweak to the arm crush when you have trouble getting your leg right over